In this video, I'm going to walk you through an overview of StepAhead Sheet's Task Organizer template to help get you oriented with the tool. I'm really excited about this one, and I hope you find it useful as well. So let's get started. There is an Instructions tab I encourage you to read through when you're ready on exactly how the spreadsheet works, what to enter, and how to read the dashboard. It's pretty self-explanatory, but there are 4 easy steps that you can follow when you're ready to get going. We're going to start on the task list and show you how it works from the beginning. You'll notice that it's empty. Focus on the gray cells. You've got up to 6 portfolios that you can populate. You can do 1, 2, or all 6. Essentially, think of portfolios like functions of your job, direct reports, or anything you want to bucket into different groupings based on how you think about the tasks you need to complete or things you're accountable for. I'm going to go ahead and start populating my portfolios. The first one I'm going to call Coursework Management. Once it's populated, you can start entering tasks. There are 2 ways you can enter tasks. One way is a staggered method. I won't make you watch me type over and over, so I'll just paste in some pre-populated data. The way you can read this is you've got main tasks or projects, and directly below each main task project, you've got some subtasks, each with their own deadlines, priorities, owners, or delegates. That way you can visually see what subtasks go with the main task if you're working with this task list and prefer to see it that way. The other way is simply jotting down every task you have and mapping it back to a specific main task or project. As long as the naming convention is the exact same, the dashboard will know to group all those subtasks with the same project task, even if it's not in the same order. Here, you've got a warning because you've got tasks populated in a portfolio that you haven't named. As soon as you name it, the error goes away and you're good to go. That's all you do. Jot through all your deadlines in the respective portfolios. Adding a priority really helps on the next sheet, where you'll see high, medium, and low, 1, 2, 3, owner delegate, as well as the due date. A quick call-out, you'll want to enter it in the format shown above. For instance, if the deadline is June 1st and we're in 2025, you just need to put 0601 and it will populate with the year. If it's for the next year, you'll need to enter the full year, month, day format. Make sure it's in this order to avoid errors. Past due date items are flagged red. Once you're done with the task, you simply check it off and it gets removed from the dashboard view. Alternatively, you can just blank out the task by deleting your entry. Later, I'll show how these blank rows can be cleaned up and removed. Now I'll show a screen with 4 portfolios filled out to see how it shows up on the dashboard. The dashboard is full of colors and content, but it's quite simple when you get oriented. The first section lays out the legend to remind you of priority levels and what those mean. Portfolios carry over everything you wrote on the task list and show what colors they relate back to. Then you've got the next few weeks of priorities, this week, next week, and a couple of weeks from now, all organized by priority. You can see it combines the main project and subtasks, showing deadlines during the week for a quick overview. To the far right, there's a section called Next 10 Tasks Due by Owner Delegate. Right now it's on me, but you can change it to someone else to see the next 10 deadlines for that person across all portfolios. This is great for one-on-ones or check-in meetings. The last section reorganizes everything from the task list, removing any completed items and organizing the rest flexibly. By default, it's sorted by priority, but you can sort by due date or project. For instance, sorting by due date shows the late item at the top, followed by upcoming tasks. Sorting by project groups all main tasks and subtasks together. You can switch views depending on your needs. That's the dashboard in a nutshell. I hope you enjoy it and feel more organized and prepared for the weeks ahead. Before I wrap up, I want to share a few tips and tricks for common questions about the task list. Firstly, you may want the ability to clean up your task list to remove the rows within a portfolio that are old and completed. For rows that still have information in them, including the checked box, simply highlight the information in the row, press Delete to blank it out. That is the first step. A shortcut if you have a lot of completed tasks that you want to remove is to filter for True. apply the filter, and then delete all of the content for those completed tasks. Once you clear your filters again, all of those entries will be blank. To now remove those blank rows, simply go to the Cleanup filter and select Ascending. That will shift everything up, and you can start adding your tasks as usual. Another common question is, what if I need to add a new task between two main projects, and there's no room? The sheet is protected to avoid adding full rows to prevent dashboard errors. There are a few options here. One solution is jotting the new task at the bottom of the list, as it will still be counted. Another option is to copy and paste existing rows down to create enough space for entering the new task you'd like to slot in. The third option is adding your task at the bottom. Then override the task to be in between the two tasks where you want it to show up. So in this case, I want it to be just after task 8, so I'll jot in 8.1. Then do the cleanup sort, and there it is. To now get this task to follow the default numbering system, just drag from above or copy and paste from another cell in the column, and it will now follow the normal numbering system. Another useful trick is adding comments to your tasks. Simply right-click on a cell and select Insert Comment to add additional context or notes to any task. Comments don't affect the dashboard, but can be helpful for adding quick reminders or extra details to your task list. After submitting the comment, you'll see these pop up when you hover over the flagged cells. To delete these comments, right-click and select Delete Comment. That's everything you need to know to get started with the Task Organizer template. Thanks for watching, and happy organizing!